Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's like killing kids sucks. You had to do it though. Like, I don't know. What can you do? What can you say?
So now we're getting into the
main event.
Main event took us an hour and 50 minutes to get into.
Holy
we're like
shit.
Real streamers that are like fucking wasting your time.
I don't know how we're going to do this.
So what we're doing is we are doing a tier list of political assassinations from around the world.
We're going to do the best political assassinations of all time.
Yeah.
And that can mean a lot of things. It could be like, you know, really well pulled off, really unique, or it could just mean the ones that we align with politically the most. The people who we love to see dead. Or can we do that on Twitch?
I don't know if you should have said that.
Okay.
I thought you were going somewhere else, then you kind of twisted it into the wrong
No,
way.
I was just doing a broad, like, here are all the things we're judging it on.
Yes, but it could be for comedic value.
Yeah.
It could be for like just like
okay, it's
drama.
not about like, we don't want any of these people. There's
No,
no
of
one,
course
obviously
not.
not. There's not
No.
killing a politician. Come on, what did they do to deserve that? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but it's just like, you know, there's a lot of things we're judging it on. So, who do you think we should start with? Maybe we go.
Wait, do we exclude the Trump one? Are we
no,
doing,
that has to be in it because
no, we do successful assassination attempts.
Oh, but
You want to put in failed ones?
yeah, I think we go.
Okay, we're going to be here all day.
Yeah, we're doing. We got all day.
Okay,
Strong start.
Nicholas, a second. Oh man, there are some fucking good ones.
Okay, who do you want to start with?
I mean, we can start with Franz Ferdinand because that is.
Well,
my ancestors did that, actually.
Well,
a
why
member
don't we
of
pull
my
this
family.
up? Because I'm going to fact check fucking Aleksa on this because he likes to make up stupid shit all the time. And he's told me I can recount the story.
Franz Ferdinand. Dear Nand.
Huh?
You're not going to find my ancestor that way. My ancestor, Ljubomir Vulovic, was second in charge of the Black Hand under Apis, who no one knew who that was.
Yeah.
So he was the only... He's the top-ranked named person was related to me.
Yep.
And he was executed for the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. Black Hand kind of coordinated through a cutout group called Young Bosnia.
What was his last name?
Vulovic.
His last name was Vulovic.
Is my last name.
No, you've been up to a lot in your past lives.
I'm saying every single Vulovic is superhuman. Also, it took 17 fucking bullets to kill him.
Kill your relative.
Yep.
No,
And the other one jumped out of a plane and survived. What I'm saying is that we are indestructible.
This is a Rasputin story. Did he also have the biggest penis and he seduced all the
Not the
Tsars'
biggest,
wives?
but the same size as mine. So like pretty extraordinary.
pretty small. So
I can tell this story. It's family history.
yeah, but obviously this is a very important assassination.
I would say this is S tier because it changed the world.
It did change the world, but was it going to happen anyway, regardless of his assassination?
I think so.
That's
as well.
what I think is the problem.
But
with
it might have kicked off in a different way, and that might have also changed the way it ended, the way the World War ended.
Yeah.
But
also
as
great
it stands-
band.
yeah,
Great band,
great
good
band.
music as
Kicked
well.
off, very historically significant. Not just started a world war and changed fucking the international order. It also created a nice band.
Nice band. People probably
Because
got
I think if
laid
he didn't get
to his
assassinated, absolutely no way that English band would have named themselves Franz Ferdinand.
No.
Absolutely no way. The Archduke, fucking not even the guy, like just some random piece of shit.
Exactly.
Also, completely deserved.
So who was
Completely deserved.
it completely deserved? Was this the man who shot him?
That's him. He shot.
This is the man that shot him.
Gavrilo Princip. So the story, I don't know if you're aware. So Austria had annexed Bosnia.
Okay.
They were just like, you're part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. I don't care what anyone here thinks. Forget about it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Obviously, people living there were really upset, and there was a group called Mlada Bosna, which is Young Bosnia.
Yep.
So like these youth radicals that wanted, I guess, Yugoslav unity. They didn't want to be separated by being controlled by different empires. They wanted one state where all the Yugoslavs lived, and this group was made up of ethnic Serbs and Bosnian Muslims getting together to try to get rid of the Austro-Hungarian control of their country, of Bosnia.
Yep.
Anyway, so he was coming to, Franz Ferdinand was coming to kind of pay a state visit and also mainly to oversee and be there for military exercises because the Austrians were flexing how fucking powerful they were and the fact that they were going to run over the rest of Eastern Europe, the rest of the Balkans, and bring it all under control of Austria-Hungary. So anyway, piece of shit guy.
Yep.
Well, he was meant to be less intense than his uncle, who was the leader or the leader. He was like meant to be trying to like work with the ethnic minorities to kind of like come to a understanding where Austria-Hungary's still in charge of them, but maybe there's a few more freedoms. But these guys wouldn't tolerate that. They're like, we want our own fucking country. Get the fuck out of here. So they plan out this assassination in Sarajevo, in Bosnia. And the thing is, it all went wrong.
Yeah, didn't he miss him? And then he just randomly stumbled upon him later?
So they had a bunch of guys, right, around the town that were aware of this plot. And one guy went to shoot him and he missed. And so they changed their course. They were like, okay, this is compromised. So the Archduke Franz Ferdinand's trip through Sarajevo was changed. So we went to a random way. And this fucking Gavrilo Princip guy was not even, didn't even realize. He was at a fucking like restaurant ordering food and he noticed that it was passing by him and he's like, oh shit, like it's my chance. And he throws a fucking bomb in the car.
It was a bomb?
I think so.
I thought he shot him.
Maybe one of them threw it. Maybe the first guy threw a bomb and that got knocked off and just killed random people.
So let's save the image.
No, why don't we say we can just copy it? We can just drag it in. I think everything about this is S tier.
Someone just said, I just looked it up and Aleksa was 100% lying. About what?
Right, click on it. Let's see.
Bro named bomb first, then gun. That's not Aleksa
lying.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's what I said. I corrected myself before you mentioned that.
But also, it's not lying if Aleksa just misremembered the information. All right, you're going back in the chat.
Yeah, he shot him, and I think he shot his wife. So he was aiming for they also had like the general.
You do look a little bit like him.
Like Franz Ferdinand. I'm not related to him.
No, but you do.
That's so insulting.
All right.
But anyway, a member of my family was executed by firing squad in Serbia.
Wow.
Because of his fucking high up status in this organization that was
responsible for.
Yeah. Well, they were like the parent organization to the organization that had done this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Ljubomir Vulovic, there you go. That's his name. Maybe you can look him up.
Was in the Black Hand. The Black Hand's such a fucking cool name as well. That's like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like a blip.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that was my guy. That was my great whatever granddad.
And so, yeah, definitely changed the entire world, the assassination, but it probably would have happened anyway. Which lowers the assassination.
Well, not the assassination would have happened, but obviously Europe was at a tipping point. There were all these empires and they had taken over the entire...
Where's OS?
Yeah. There were all these empires, they'd taken over the entire world and then they had nowhere left to expand. They had to fucking fight each other.
Yeah.
Like, because they're capitalist empires, like they have to keep expanding. So obviously eventually they would go to war and do this fucking horrible thing. It's just that this kicked it off. So, but I think what else is cool with it is that it was like almost accidental.
Yeah, the accidentalness makes it so beautiful.
Fucking cool. And what's even sadder, Gavrilo Princip, the guy who did it, they were all given cyanide pills in like, the part of their organization to be like, if we get caught, we're getting killed. But because they're a fucking ragtag group from a very poor country, they didn't have enough money for cyanide pills for everyone. So Gavrilo Princip only got half of one. So he swallowed it, and all he was doing was just vomiting the whole time. He didn't die from it. He was just really, really sick while in Austrian custody.
He just got a tummy ache. That's horrible. So then he was, I presume, executed later.
Okay.
So let's put him in. I think...
favorite Franz Ferdinand song?
I know I won't be leaving here.
What I really...
Is that Franz Ferdinand?
Yeah, that's them. What I really like... What's that one? Lucky, you're so lucky. You know that one?
Yeah.
It's so funny. They're amazing. Okay, anyway, okay.
I like fall to the floor. I was sure it would be mine.
What's the point of that? Is that a joke?
Wait, that's not them?
That is not them.
Well, I didn't know that. It's not a joke then.
Oh, okay. I think you're just trying to be funny.
Insulting me. Wait, what are you saying?
I say S. What are you saying?
I mean, it must be an S. Also, look at this. He's such a dopey looking man.
Yeah, he probably just killed himself. He probably just accidentally tripped over.
He threw a bomb into his own car. Yeah. Does everyone agree with that? S, adjust later. We can always adjust later. I think maybe we go recent.
Yeah. That's just a good one. Allende. Fucking September 11. The real September 11.
But I don't know this one.
Okay. Allende was the leader of the Communist Party in Chile, Salvador Allende.
Oh, no.
And he, very important Communist Party because
Yep.
they're the first ones that came to power without a revolution.
Okay.
So they were just voted.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, we fucking want communism. And everyone voted, which was...
which probably means you're going to get assassinated by a foreign country if that happens.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. So it's like an American-backed coup. They sponsored General Pinochet, like leader of the military at the time.
Yep.
And he just came in and fucking killed him. Came in, laid siege to the governmental headquarters and killed him.
But there was nothing special about it. There was no like mistake. He like went out to get coffee and they randomly ran into each other. I want details before I make my decision.
It wasn't as coincidental as
people are saying. I thought he killed himself. Also,
that's another thing. Yeah,
there's
yeah.
So
he might have killed himself as well. There's like a famous picture of his like bloodstained glasses.
A lot of people would disappear during the night.
Oh, it was insane. And then Pinochet's reign was obviously like fucking brutal.
Extremely tragic because he did a speech to the nation just before he was killed. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, on the radio.
He would kill himself. He allegedly went down shooting with an AK.
So AK given to him by Fidel Castro. So there's different stories of how he killed himself. I guess it's hard to know. What's the meaning of Ich for the surname? One of the black hands was Ivanovich. So Ich is like son in like Swedish or English names. It just denotes like a diminutive. So it's like the son of whatever the start of the name is. It doesn't really mean that anymore in like common usage, but that's just like the root of it. So if someone's like Donaldson, it's like son of Donald. So it's the same with Ich.
Someone said, it's my birthday and I'm glad you're streaming for it. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you for the 15,000 bits. Is that what that is?
No, I don't think they gave it to us. I think they just did an emoji. Well, I mean, the fact that I don't know if it killed himself or he was assassinated makes me like this a little bit more. It's, it's got a bit of mystery to it.
Well, I just think this one like just really sucked. It was just like an awful thing because he was, immensely popular.
Yep.
And what came after was like the most fucked period in Chilean history. They were like rounding people up in fucking death camps. And
they gave you $15, not the emoji. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
That's like 1,000 Australian dollars.
Wow. But the thing is, he was killed and like it wasn't that exciting or anything. It's pretty boring compared to Franz Ferdinand.
I guess. Yeah. It wasn't a random assassination.
It's a pretty normal assassination.
But do we rank it on ones that we agree with as well? We can't do that.
We can't do that.
I'm saying this
one.
one.
Don't even say that.
No, don't say that. But this one's really sad.
This one is very sad.
Does that make it lower or higher?
Well, that's raising it a bit for me because it's like me. It's like just not entertaining at all would be like an F tier. Nothing about it I care about.
Yeah, it's not interesting.
This one,
so if we care
middle.
about it because it's sad, it's a higher tier assassination.
I don't know. Actually, do we know people want us to go lower when it's sad?
Okay.
I think not knowing the actual case lowers it. Yeah, I think so as well.
Hey, let me in. So what are we saying? Spraying with the
AK is really cool, and it was given to him by, did you say Gaddafi?
Fidel Castro.
I was like, how did Gaddafi get into this? I reckon B is pretty fair.
Yeah.
But it's sad.
It makes me really sad. So
it makes you very sad. So maybe go down then, D. Go to D.
I think D is good because it's incredibly sad, but he went down like a hero. And also he did it on September 11, which is pretty impressive. I think.
Yeah. But also we don't know if he killed himself. So while he was spraying, he could have just heard
It was
something.
an AK. It's so, how the fuck do you shoot yourself in the head with an AK?
I'm sure you could shoot yourself in the head with an AK. It's possible. Yeah, 9/11 was a cover-up for this.
It was. This is the real 9/11.
So I want to go to...
Gaddafi was assassinated. That's
I want to go
whatever. That's
I
the
want to
worst
go to
one.
someone else. One of my favorites. I want to go to Shinzo Abe. Not favorite. One of the most interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to Shinzo Abe.
Can we pull up the picture of us? I don't know how to get that.
We've got Shinzo Abe, but this one's hard because he wasn't in any power when he was assassinated.
Yeah, true. That makes it slightly lamer.
Ex-president. And also the fact that the man that...
did it for like cock-a-doodie reasons.
He did it because he thought...
You know what's really funny?
I
didn't want to scroll Twitter because of nudity, and then I scrolled down and found a nude picture that I'd posted when we were watching we were watching that Naked Attraction show, and I thought I saw Nick Mullen on it. So he's just a penis on the page.
So the suspect killed him because he thought that the religious group had brainwashed his mother, and she was donating.
When was the assassination?
Shinzo Abe assassination.
Yeah, July 2022. Okay, so I can find.
So Alexa's just looking for a great photo that we took.
I'll share it to the Discord.
Share it to the Discord, and we'll pull it up. The guy made a gun though. Yeah, exactly. There was so many great.
Yeah, and like a really strange gun,
a really weird gun.
Everything about it was just so unique. He was just a quirky guy, you know. He's not like other guys.
And did you send it to me?
Yeah.
Send it to yourself?
Don't switch. Oh yeah, there it is. It was right there. Oh. You just open You can open the Twitter post.
I just.
Okay. This is a costume. So our friend had a costume party pretty much like 2 days after the assassination.
Yeah.
And as soon as it happened and we realized, we were like, okay, we got the perfect costume. So we went. Alex found exactly the how
do I zoom in?
He found exactly the same clothes. I found the same suit. Put on a bit of like burnt it up, add some like blood and different things like fake blood.
This is a great costume. But also
you look exactly like him.
I do look like the same man. The fucked thing about it was we went to the party and no one knew who we were.
No, it's because it was just like a fucking pretty like normie party, and we were just like Aussies. So deep on Twitter that like this just wasn't really a big deal, and people couldn't. Also, it's like Alex wearing a polo shirt.
Yeah,
a grey polo shirt.
I just looked like a nerd.
It doesn't stand out.
People just didn't want to talk to me at the party.
That's normal. That's not because of what you're wearing. That's just just your vibe.
Yeah, great costume. I think the execution was good.
Perfect. And there's quick time frame. But we're not ranking this as we are ranking.
But I think it has to be S tier. S for Shinzo.
Oh, that high?
I think it has to be S tier.
S for Shinzo.
Homemade gun. Ran in by himself.
Yeah, no organization.
Yeah.
Done for like...
He liked his mum. He was a mummy's boy.
That's actually the best reason to do this.
And like all of this is just like...
And his like drip. Like,
can I put this photo in of us?
Oh, it's way too small. I mean, it's way too... There's like 3 photos in one. It's like, we'll have to crop it and we'll have to do...
Oh, it's 3 photos in one. Yeah. Okay. We'll put Shinzo Abe in. No, the gun does not...
Wait, are you guys saying S? Everyone's saying S? And all Japan was so cool with it. That's also a very, very funny one. That everyone's like, yeah, fair enough. Let's forget about this. He was a piece of shit. Shinzo Abe. He fucking sucked. He just did so much like apologism for Japanese fascism. He's so fucked. He had it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even. He's the worst.
So I think we're going S tier. Does he lose a point because he wasn't
in power? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, compare it to Franz Ferdinand. It's just like
less effect. No one cared.
Effect. Yeah, I think we dropped down to
bit of a waste of time.
But we're not going that far.
Yeah, let's go A. We're giving him A.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Yeah.
Yeah. He posed with a jet that had the number of unit. What is it? Unit 751. What's it called?
I forgot it. Unit 531, the one in Harbin.
Yeah, we went there.
We went there. Yeah,
we went to
731. Yeah,
I was right. We went to Unit 731. It's a museum now in China. It's fucking brutal. It's the worst. Horrible museum. I mean, good museum. Horrible place to be.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go. So A for effort is what you get. Is what he gets for effort. And if he's watching, you get an A.
Is he alive? He's alive.
I think he's alive. I don't know. Was he killed?
Right.
Or did they kill him? Was he alive? Did they kill him? Because that might affect the rating. Maybe do polls. Oh, we could do polls. He's in jail. Okay, next one is a poll.
Okay.
Do we do someone? I really want to do Gandhi.
Okay. Gandhi was killed by C.
So I think it's really interesting with Gandhi because everyone's like, oh, Gandhi, the man of, like peace and everything. The reason the Sikhs killed him, his bodyguards, was because he ordered I don't know whether he ordered them to be killed, but the kind of like invasion or like the storming of like I think like a Sikh temple or something,
right.
where like 250 Sikh people were killed, and then in revenge, and because of that, his bodyguards killed him.
That was a different Gandhi.
Oh,
wait,
that
really?
was the other Gandhi.
What Gandhi are you talking about? You're talking about Indira Gandhi.
I'm talking about one.
When
of the
did you
Gandhis.
research this? What was this? Was Mahatma Gandhi assassinated?
That's why I like Gandhi, guys. So I'm not going to listen to anything you say. And
they killed 1948. He didn't even just before the end of World War II, or maybe just after the end of World War II. When did World War II finish?
When did World War II finish? Hindu nationalists.
Hindu nationalists killed him. I thought he was a Hindu dude. Oh, in 1945. I'm an idiot. I knew that.
You knew that. I was going to say that. I was like, I'm going to sound dumb if I say this.
Yeah, it's fucking when they dropped the nuclear bomb. Sorry, everyone.
I apologize. F tier for Aleksa. You're telling me
why did they kill him?
So we didn't even know. So you're saying in school. I thought I learned this in school.
I don't know where you can't go. I haven't heard about that.
So I thought I remember this from school. I thought I watched a movie where Ben Kingsley was doing blackface and...
Oh, yeah, we did watch that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That guy, Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley.
Probably the most justified blackface I've ever seen. No, that's not true.
Also, I don't even think it's blackface. I think he's...
brown face.
Alex is having a Mandela effect situation. Exactly. Everyone in Australia believes this. The story was right, but wrong person. Okay?
Don't justify it.
Thank you, everybody.
What do you mean?
To be fair, Kingsley is half Indian. Yeah, exactly. He still did black. Wait, what does that mean?
Oh my God. Someone gifted 25 subs? VK Dub? Big W in the chat for VK Dub.
Big W.
VK Big W.
W.
Big W's in the chat.
Congratulations, whoever just received a gifted sub.
Oh, there we go.
I hope I got one.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
confused now because I don't know where to put Gandhi because are we
also,
talking
I don't know
about
anything
this
about
Gandhi
his
or are we
assassination.
talking about Gandhi?
I don't know anything about his assassination.
Do we just put them as one person or do we just ignoring him? And there's another one? Or is that the same one?
Jay Smart.
No, this is...
No.
Jay
It's
Mark.
another one.
It's another big one.
20
gifted subs.
What are you guys doing?
Crazy. Oh, thank you. And all because of Gandhi. This is what happens.
Alex, you should get things wrong more often.
I should get things wrong more often. Three different Gandhis were assassinated. Well, we're going to sum up them all in one.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. And we're going to do a poll because it's apparent we know nothing.
Wait, do we
about
actually know
them.
why he was killed?
No, can we look it up? Look it up. And we got another gifted sub. 10 gifted subs. This is great. Gifted subs. Thank you. Gay Mars was the same guy. Thank you.
Why?
Hey, Roman, why was Gandhi assassinated? Apparently, my brother says that Gandhi was assassinated because he was a pedophile. So there we go. We're going with that.
Gandhi stated that Gandhi had betrayed this Hindu religion and culture by supporting Muslims at the expense of Hindus because, oh my God. Oh, what a dumb piece of shit. Okay. That's amazing. He did the fucking Tommy Robinson of England move where he's like, oh, actually, like the majority and most privileged group are second-class citizens because you're pandering to Muslims now. Well, you're not letting me kill Muslims. So really, you hate all Hindus.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Amira Links. Lynn.
Yeah, he wasn't Hindu supremacist enough. Like he was a fucking Hindu nationalist as well. But he's just like wasn't wiping out all the Muslims to the right extent.
Well, that's not a very good reason.
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
But the other guy killed the Sikhs. So I think together.
The other guy, that's a woman. Indira Gandhi's a woman.
Oh, just let me get something right.
Sorry,
please. Just give me something.
No, the more you get wrong, the more gifted subs we get.
Let me have something. So, I think let's just do. Alex, just be right. Let's do a poll. Alexa, if you're so good, make a poll.
The poll is what? All the Gandhis.
This is all the Gandhis combined. And we got another big gifted sub. Anonymous user gifted 10 gifted subs. Thank you, anonymous user.
Wait, but what are we even asking?
We're asking them to rank all the Gandhi.
Every Gandhi assassination.
This is a lot of pressure on you guys. Also known.
Yeah. This one.
Okay, we're running a poll now.
New poll.
We're doing a big Gandhi.
All the Gandhis.
Thank you for the another more gifted subs.
S, A, B, C, D. Okay, we can't have it lower than that.
Okay.
Why don't we get rid of B, C?
What?
B, D, E. How about
that? Put an F in there.
There's no F.
Oh, okay. I thought
S, A, B. It cannot be a C. Okay. Whatever you do, it can't be a C.
Here we go. We're starting the poll.
1 minute poll. Get ready. All 3 Gandhi assassinations rolled into one. India's a small country, so it doesn't matter. We just put them all together. No one will notice. Okay, go.
They're all different people with different reasons for assassinations.
They are all one in this poll. All the Gandhis.
Are they the Kennedys of India? One mega Gandhi assassination. Very complicated family. We are all one. Exactly.
It's a 3-for-1 deal. Where is C tier? There's no C tier because it won't let us add any more options.
I just got back and confused. We're ranking political assassinations. I didn't know who Gandhi was. Well, I knew who one of them was. I got confused. And it turns out Ben Kingsley wasn't assassinated, which has made me even more confused. I thought that's what the movie was about, but he's still alive.
Talking about Shutter Island?
I'm not talking about Shutter Island. Why would you bring that up?
I think about the one where Ben Kingsley dies.
Exactly. It's not Shutter Island.
Indira Gandhi, best Gandhi, in my opinion.
Okay, view results.
B.
B, good. Very diplomatic.
Okay,
like
but
that.
which Gandhi are we? Let's put in Indira Gandhi just to... Best Gandhi. She
looks awesome.
She did a really cool move. Oh, shit. Why is this always so hard? She did a really good move when Pakistan was fighting Bangladesh. He did the very brave but unpopular move of fighting Pakistan about it. What do we say? A?
No, it was B.
Okay, we got a good spread.
Assassinations are no good when a lot of innocent bystanders die. Exactly. Well, I don't think when she killed or a lot of people killed. Oh, Trotsky. No, don't ask Aleksa about that.
Let's do Trotsky. That's fine.
Now that you brought that up. Oh.
Don't ask me. I'm not a Stalinist.
All right.
Also, I think Trotsky's really funny.
Is he? Why?
I read his book, History of the Russian Revolution.
Yep.
Amazing book. It's so good to have a history of something written, like a proper history book written by a guy who participated in it. You know?
Yep.
It's quite rare to have that kind of skill. And he's hilarious.
He made jokes.
Yeah, he made amazing jokes.
He made jokes? Tell me a Trotsky joke.
Well, one segment of the book he just dedicates to reading the personal letters of the of the emperors. It's so good. He's like, this is the day when like a bunch of farmers came up pleading to like for them to stop killing them or something, and he just like fucking massacred the entire square. And he's writing about it to his wife. He's like, had a lovely day, killed a bunch of farmers, but mainly I went hunting, and it was really cool. We went to this beautiful lake, and it's just like going through their like psychopathic letters. It's just a really good book. It's really funny. Obviously there are inaccuracies in the book of he's trying to promote his role in the revolution, which he did a lot more than Stalin in the revolution, like, to be fair, but he also like whatever. His assassination. So he falls afoul of the party. They have two different ways that the Soviet Union can go. And Stalin is just better at politics. And he gets all these like little guys on his side, gets the party to expel him.
Yep.
And he gets really butthurt. And he's like, well, actually, communism is completely wrong in the Soviet Union. And like the stuff that he was writing ended up, you know, you could have reasonable critiques to some extent. But at the same time, he's like completely pandering to Western anti-communists.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. It's whatever.
But he was killed in
with an ice pick in Mexico.
Why did they have ice picks in Mexico?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do they have glaciers in Mexico somewhere?
He smuggled it in his ass from Russia.
No, he did.
No, I don't know. I think it was just a Mexican Stalinist.
What was he doing with an ice pick?
It wasn't an ice pick. It was an ice axe.
What? That doesn't like just to chop up ice.
Worst blunt ever.
He looks awesome. He looks a bit like Colonel Sanders. Maybe that's just because he's wearing a white shirt.
And he's got the glasses.
It's for chopping up drinking ice.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Isn't it just to chisel ice? I mean, I think it's probably a pretty spectacular execution.
I mean, it is, but it's also in private, you know?
Where was he?
I think he was at his house in Mexico.
Yeah. Ice axes, it's just such a bizarre way to kill someone. That
also, it
makes
sounds
it feel
opportunistic, right? Because if you were planning to do an assassination, are you going to be like, where's just find something in the room and kill him?
Yeah.
It's intimate. That's a good point. That's a good point. Joey Stalin. It's intimate. It's intimate. I like the touch.
I like that this happened.
He dated Frida Kahlo, who eventually turned on him and talked shit about him and became a Stalin fangirl. Her art is great. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a divisive figure on the left. There are things I like about him and the things I very much despise about him.
He wasn't in power. That's a big thing. It was probably
it was just like
why was he killed as well?
Yeah, it was just a fuck you. And I think obviously Stalin felt threatened by him because he was publishing all this, you know, anti-Stalinist and then just like general anti-communist stuff from.
It was a very violent assassination. He struggled and was crying in pain for a while, and it was continuously ice.
Yeah,
that's not very nice. That's not giving me nice thoughts. Lara Croft used it as a weapon to kill her enemies in Tomb Raider games. Lol. That makes me like it more.
What do you despise about him? I guess like the best term would be like useful idiot. In that he has his convictions, and it's hard to tell how much of that is motivated by like actual theoretical differences and how much it is just by like being butthurt from being expelled. You know, like who knows if his political vision would have been that different to Stalin's had it gone differently. But whatever. But I'm saying useful idiot in the sense that a lot of the stuff he wrote became ammunition for people who were just against the project altogether.
Mexico City Police Chief took the ice pick home, kept it in his daughter's bed for years, and now it's in a CIA museum. Wow.
You mean it's at Pine Gap? What is Trotsky's connection to neoconservatism? Like that's
well, someone said rank-friendly Geordie's assassination attempt. That literally
so
was.
Good.
You said that's so good. Well, let's put Trotsky in.
Where do we put him? Because I really liked his book. I think he's hilarious.
What makes me like the assassination attempt, there was a history teacher who told us about it, and it was really creepy, and he would always do it, and he'd walk out of the classroom, close the door, and then run in with an ice pick and go, not an ice pick, would go over us and go, who is this? Was Mr. Disney. And I found it so awesome. Scary, and that makes me really like it. So,
it was intimate, effective, and no one else was hurt.
Yeah, that is okay. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. S is high though because it's effective, but the target's not that significant.
No, but they only killed him, and no one else was hurt.
Did they catch the guy? Yes.
If he got away with it, then it's an S tier. Look it up. I see Australia school had much more in common with my education in Florida. Yeah, exactly. Do you learn about the Gandhis as well?
He didn't even die from the ice pick? What the hell does that mean? What did he do?
Apparently
he tripped over later.
It's C tier. Apparently he didn't even die from the ice pick. What do you mean?
What happened to him?
How did he die?
You are all such hectic Stalinists. Like it's right there.
He had fentanyl in his system. Like, he had fentanyl. It wasn't because of the ice pick. Peanut allergy, exactly. He ice picked himself.
He's allergic to ice.
So the guy did go to prison for 20 years, apparently. So let's put him. I reckon that he gets an A tier.
Okay, let's go for the Colonel Sanders pick.
Yeah, that's good. He got COVID.
The ice pick was just...
Wait, Trotsky was exiled in 1929. The first KFC opened in 1930.
Yeah.
Wait, is that true? Is that true?
Yeah, but he wasn't exiled to America. He went to Turkey.
I don't care.
He went to Turkey, then he went to Mexico.
This is a crazy coincidence. Has anyone seen them in the same room?
You don't pick the ice. The ice picks you. So stupid. Oh god.
Exile to Kentucky. So we got A tier. All right, let's do friendly Geordies.
Let's do
bloody friendly Geordies.
Wait, I don't care. I'm not saving.
And then Jesus Christ is the good one.
Okay. How do we even rank this assassination attempt? Because it wasn't successful. I think it's a cool twist in that. Sorry, if you don't know, there's an Australian YouTuber whose house got firebombed, and they police identified bikies.
Bikies were responsible, and bikies are. If you're American, you don't know what bikies are. They're not bicycle riders. They're like gangs that ride motorbikes that control.
They also don't even necessarily ride motorbikes. I think that was the initial genesis of these clubs, but now they're just general organized crime. Yeah. Like you don't have to ride a motorbike to be a bikie. No. Anyway, bikies tried to assassinate him because of his videos about bikies, exposing like political connections between them and like members of the Liberal Party and their construction companies, like just all sorts of stuff. I don't know. You can watch his videos if you want. Yep. I don't want any of that heat. I got nothing to do with him.
But yeah, it was very interesting though because it was the first time there has been like a YouTuber, an assassination attempt on a YouTuber for political videos, and the there was other connections with political figures and
it was fucking
stuff
hectic.
Like that.
And it's also just like you don't even have assassinations of journalists. This is like this.
There was an Australian journalist that was killed in Australia, though. She was doing. It was. I think it was something to do with gangs.
Oh, same shit.
In maybe Cabramatta. But I think
it was an unsuccessful attempt.
It was an unsuccessful attempt. But what was cool about it was that
we're going to say exactly the same things. You go on.
Well, it was just very, very good for his career.
Yeah, he got to 1 million subs like 2-3 weeks after the assassination attempt.
Yep.
Which we're thinking of maybe doing the same thing.
We're doing the same thing for ourselves. Throwing an ice pick in the air and then catching it with our heads.
But what was also nuts about it, what I was going to say, was he was meant to be sleeping in his house that night, then he got firebombed, and goofy old Jordan lost his keys.
Yeah.
So he's like coming back home from a comedy gig that he had, and he's like calling up his friend who goes to sleep at his friend's house. And the funny thing is, these fucking imbeciles tried it the week before.
Yeah.
They tried to firebomb his house and fucked it up. And then a week later, they did it again and actually burnt the house down.
So it wasn't at the fault of the bikies. It was at the fault of Jordan. So we can't really blame the bikies. It was his
fault?
It was his fault that he didn't get assassinated because he didn't come home. I'm saying.
Yeah.
So S, because it's so goofy, that is pretty funny. B for Bruz. Oh,
B for Bruz. Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Let's put him in B tier.
This is a good picture.
He did evade it. Did anyone get caught?
Yeah. They caught 2 guys who were driving the car, and they're connected to one of the bikie families.
It was failed. It is failed though.
It didn't work, and it's consequential just because he's one of our friends.
Yeah,
and he's a YouTuber as well, and we live in Australia.
No, actually, maybe we don't include it on the list.
Why?
He didn't die.
True. Okay, we're not including him, then we're not including Trump.
Yes, okay. He's not on.
Failed cannot be on the list.
Failed cannot get in. We've just made up this rule now.
He didn't get assassinated. Everyone's on board.
All right, where are we going next?
Jesus. Let's go Jesus.
Jesus is a fucking great one.
And that's pretty influential because if this didn't happen to him, can we allowed to show this on terms of service? I got no idea.
It's Jesus.
Yeah, but it's fucking brutal. It's gross. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay.
So this Palestinian man.
Yeah, exactly.
Was killed for being too Christian.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of cool. I like Jesus in the first part of the trajectory. I don't like the whole coming back to life. That's
a bit lazy.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say. I think he got a bit too. People got a bit too excited about the story.
Yep.
But like initially, it's a story about anti-imperial struggle.
Yep.
He's a random guy, born in the fucking desert. Next to a lake, which is true. And what he was Jewish, and but he didn't like the way the Jewish church was organized. He thought they were too fucking materialistic. I don't know. They were too subservient to the Roman imperial invaders. All these things wrong. And he wants to bring it back to what? Who's the guy? Saint John.
God.
Saint John. The fucking like desert hippie who's like, no, we need a more like revolutionary Judaism that's that doesn't deal with this like fucking golden churches bullshit and like sucking Romans dicks. We need one like a Judaism for the people.
Someone said he was resurrected. He didn't die. You can't rank him. But technically he did die. He was dead. We can rank that attempt, and then when he was
and it might bring it down because it didn't finish the job.
Also, where did he go?
But also, what was really cool, you know why he fucking got arrested? Actually, if there are any actual Christians in the chat that can correct this, because this is just like my very distant reading of, I don't know nothing about Christianity. This is just my understanding of it. You know why he got arrested and killed?
Why? Turning water into wine?
No, that was fine.
Teaching a man how to fish?
No. Walking on wine. The crime he committed, he went to the church and he was really upset that there were moneylenders in front of the church. So like the church grounds were being used for all these commercial transactions with capitalist fat cats to make more money and prey on the poor people coming to church. And so he fucking whips them. He's it's vandalism. He knocks over vandalism and fucking battery and assault. He knocks over the table, starts whipping these guys like, get the fuck out of this holy place, you pieces of shit. And the Romans are just like, you've caused a scene, you've injured people, you've done this. And I think that's why they arrested him.
So nothing to do with the fact that he was the son of God.
Dude, no one knows about it. Who knows? He wasn't even resurrected yet. There were a million people at the time who were claiming they were son of God.
No.
He was charged with blasphemy. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. So the church was like, don't worry, Romans, we got this. Like, we hate him too. Is that correct? Pretty common death sentence. Yeah, is it an assassination? It's only assassination if you think he's a son of God, because then he's like an important figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Judas sold him out. So one of his guys in his crew.
I know that from The Matrix.
Really?
Yeah, there's that guy who sells out Neo.
Neon?
He sells out Neo.
So actually true. It is just like it is just capital punishment.
It's capital punishment, so it's not an execution.
It's not assassination.
But
like, I think it's still relevant for the thing, just because of who he was.
Because he's a very important figure. He was also a carpenter, which makes me like him. So
yeah,
very sad that the biggest carpenter of all time was killed. Besides that guy from Home Improvement, still alive.
Yeah. Well, the Romans didn't finish their job, did they?
No, exactly.
Carpentry's still a profession.
It is.
You idiots.
He was a tradie, exactly.
Yeah,
shorts.
was a tradie.
Fucking, he loved to get on the piss.
He turned anything to get
to
wine.
Water. Bloody fucking wine.
I built that fucking deck. You see that deck? That was fucking Jesus H. Christ. Fucking did that.
When he was going up to the cross, he was like, I built that cross.
Yeah, you call this fucking cross.
Fucking fall apart.
Fucking, where's the level? This shit's fucking crooked.
They didn't even put a bolt on the fucking door they put me behind. I didn't walk out of here. Well, let's put him. I reckon he has to be S tier because he's the son of God.
But he's not.
No. Just in case we're wrong. God's watching. He's like, Okay. But also he knows I said that, so it doesn't work like that, does it?
Yeah. I just think it can't be S because I think it's a really good point that this was so many other people got executed.
Yeah.
I guess it's just, maybe it's S because it's so, it has such knock-on effects.
He managed to trick everybody into thinking he was the son of God. If you're a schizophrenic man walking around now saying you're the son of God, no one is ever going to believe you, let alone execute
Unless
you.
the government crucifies you.
Then they'll believe you.
That's pretty crazy.
It was an execution, not an assassination.
Oh, God. Well, okay. So
the cops would just shoot you now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You just would have been
if you're
killed.
running around rambling, you would have been shot before you had any followers.
Wait.
What? Fuck, this all derailed it. If this isn't an assassination, do we say that Tsar Nicholas, that was an execution? They had them rounded up in a room. They came in and firing squatted them. Or just shot them. Is that an assassination? Like I think that's an assassination.
I don't know.
If that's an assassination, then this should be as well.
It's like, no, that is a... Oh, I forgot about John Lennon, political figure.
Okay.
Let's
we do another vote?
Yeah, we're voting for Jesus.
But should we say where to put him, or should we say was Jesus assassinated?
Was Jesus assassinated is the question. He was political. It is political.
It's political, yes, and he's the son of God. Yes. No. Okay, start poll. Tell us if this actually is worth being in the poll. I'm going for assassination.
Was Castro or Che Guevara the one where the CIA attempted to assassinate him a lot of times?
Oh, Castro a lot of times.
With the creative methods like acid wets.
Yes, fucking sneezing powder.
Awesome.
No, I don't know. Explosive cigars.
Can anyone think of any like really, like creative Looney Tunes assassinations? That's what I want. Like piano dropped off a building. Assassination
I think the JFK
attempts.
one's pretty fucking crazy.
Give us a fucking gun.
Yeah, true.
Give us something cool. I want something crazy.
Surely there are crazy assassinations out there. We're just not smart enough. Humpty Dumpty.
Julius Caesar, didn't he just get stabbed?
Prigozhin is a really good one. We did that one next. That was hilarious.
Yeah. 638 ways. Katana. I've seen
I've seen that on TV.
Yeah, that's crazy. Poison umbrella. That's the craziest one. And what about the other one?
Who did they kill with the poison umbrella?
The guy with the fucked up face. But he's fucked up. He didn't have the fucked up face before. He got that from the umbrella. Yeah.
In Ukraine.
Yushchenko.
He got umbrellaed?
I think it was an umbrella that had a little pellet with poison on it. There's also the polonium one in
Litvinenko.
the UK.
Wait, you're talking about Litvinenko? No.
Yeah, and then there were the two
and then
Russian.
what were the UK ones called? Skripal. Oh, was Jesus assassinated? Let's go back to...
No. Okay.
Whoa!
Well, that saves us having to copy and paste.
Oh my God, Jesus is out.
Someone said it's literally something Alex would make on IDAT. I have considered many times making the umbrella assassination. I don't want to say gun. I just said it.
King Jong Nam's assassinated. The guy was fed to hungry dogs.
No. He was the one that was assassinated in Malaysia where someone walked past
a lol shirt.
Yeah, that is crazy. Let's look that up. Let's get.
But he's not that important.
No, but that one was like in terms of movie assassinations. That was a crazy one. And I love the way he looked.
Oh yeah.
You are okay. Have fun.
Kim Jong Nam.
Can you buy some for me?
This is the woman that fucking got him. This woman got him.
Yeah, wow.
The lol shirt.
What I don't understand, because what happened was she had a poison on her hand, I think.
How come she didn't get it?
How come she didn't get it? Or maybe she did get it. And I think is it called Agent XV? Is it a kind of nerve gas? It was a 2-part poison. What you mean? He already had one.
Someone else had to touch it.
He already had one part on his skin. It was on a towel, but she didn't know.
Wait, she touched. Oh yeah. That was weird. What? She was just paid to rub this man?
What? That's a weird thing to do. And how do you rub him in the same spot?
Well, in Malaysia is why they believe he was killed on orders from his half brother Kim Jong Un.
It was VX nerve gas.
An Indonesian woman. Yeah, I didn't think she looked Korean. And a Vietnamese woman were charged with murder, but they said they thought we were taking part in a TV prank. Okay, this is an amazing assassination.
This is crazy.
In March 2019, Siti Aisyah was freed after the charge against her was dropped. In April, the murder charge against... voluntary causing her by dangerous weapons or means. I think this is probably one of the worst things YouTubers have done to the world. Like this kind of like prank show format.
Yep.
It's just like you've made it all right.
It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah. TV prank.
You said it's VS nerve gas. It says VX on the page.
They did multiple fake pranks for the actual assassination, so they didn't realize what was up.
Whoa.
That is just
it's still not clear. Because telling someone in a prank format, oh, you have to put a liquid on your hand and touch this person on exactly the same place on their body because it's a 2-part nerve agent. That still doesn't make sense to me. There's so many things that could go wrong with that.
I mean, that's why it's pretty crazy that it happened.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so if Kim Jong-un did this, we're thinking like he's a relation, so like he's potentially a challenge to
the throne.
Yeah.
And Kim Jong-nam had 2 wives and 1 man.
I got to spear up his ass.
Talking about Captain Cook. Punked. They were paid to do pranks. Who paid them?
They didn't even know he died until they were tracked down by police days later.
There was VX nerve gas, but I don't think that's a 2-part thing unless.
Yeah, you got the V and you got the X. Okay, well, we're not going to get anywhere with this list because we've been doing this for hours.
No, I know.
We got to be real quick.
This is crazy. I love this. I think this has to be S tier. This is one of the most creative.
It's just every single part of it is insane.
Yep.
And also, it's just like, who is this guy as well? It's just like, what's the purpose here? Oh my God.
We're going S tier.
Just right next to Franz Ferdinand. Kim Jong-nam.
The fact that he died by a girl with a LOL shirt.
Oh, everything about it is insane.
Oh, amazing. Should be a movie. Death by prank.
Poison Umbrella. Oh, so the umbrella isn't Yushchenko. That's not the guy with the.
So he was just a random
face.
guy that got polonium.
I don't want to do Gaddafi. I'm actually going to cry if I do that one. That one's really bad. Someone hiding in his toilet and stabbing him while he's shitting.
Oh, that is literally my nightmare. That's really sad.
Ahmed Shah Massoud, how did he die? They assassinated him? He's the leader of the Mujahideen in Afghanistan during the war against. He's really hot as well. He's a sexy one.
Who was the guy that died via blade drone?
Oh, Soleimani.
Soleimani, but didn't they also kill like...
Yeah. Suicide bombing. That's such a boss fight thing to do where the only way you can kill him is by exploding yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's surely there are less.
Thank you for subbing. All right. Should we do Princess Diana?
Yes. Sorry, that was really loud. Yes.
He loves it. Because you can say it wasn't an assassination. I'm saying it is an assassination.
On conspiracy theories. Come on.
Shut up.
Who crashes a
car?
car?
Tell us the truth.
Who crashes a car? Literally never happened.
Oh, yeah.
You're more likely to die from a plane crash than crashing a car.
Exactly. Shark attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
The royalty did it. And then conveniently, 60 years later, the Queen died. All right?
Same day?
Same goddamn day.
Actually.
It's the same day.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes,
is it?
It's the same day. Queen of the gays.
Jeffrey Epstein's a really good one as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the one part about this that makes it a lower tier is that I don't give a shit about her.
No, but that's why it's so good, because every single white Australian person was crying. My mum cried.
Really?
My mum cried.
It's just
I've never seen my mum cry.
Not the princess.
The princess.
Anyone but the princess.
Exactly. The fact that so many people cared. Literally, was Vietnam happening at the same time?
No, this was much.
When was this?
Much more recent. This is the fucking 90s or
was
early
it the
2000s.
90s? All right.
I think so. 97.
97. My mum is Peruvian. She cried too. Yeah, something about mums crying.
This is fucking weird. Just because she's the one royal that acts slightly more
The one
normal.
royal that was kind of hot. All right, let's put her in. Where do we reckon? I reckon 8 here.
That's that low. I like it that the Queen killed her. That makes it cool because it's it feels like a Game of Thrones plotline, except it happened the same time fucking Rhythm of the Night was out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very...
She's probably listening to that song while it happened.
while dying.
E or D? D for Diana. We're putting her in there.
And for the dick. Because part of the assassination, I think,
she was sleeping with
a Muslim guy.
And I know a bit of backstory. He owned... Fuck, I've forgotten my backstory. He owned a big clothing franchise, or was the son of that. Harrods. It was Harrods.
He owned Harrods.
I think he didn't own it, but maybe his dad did.
I mean, I don't want to put her in the same thing as Salvador Allende. This is just all wrong. She's a fucking
put her
fake
in
person.
E. Get her in E. All right.
Princess Diana.
Exactly. Who are we going on? JFK. Surely we have to do JFK. One of the biggest ones. And then John Lennon. I don't really care about.
It's killed by Mark Chapman, which is kind of funny. For no reason.
Can't say that's funny. JFK. Lincoln. And don't forget about Epstein.
Oh, Lincoln is a big one. Lincoln's a fucking massive one. That was crazy. It's so hard because it's such a fucking well-oiled phony story. You know?
Well, the thing is,
I don't think he was fucking killed by a random guy on the grassy knoll.
Yeah, but I also don't know. I don't actually, like, the thing is that is possible.
It's a crazy shot. And also that guy, I mean, the guy was a fucking CIA agent.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah. He was like part of, it's so weird. He was like part of some fake socialist institution, but he was anti-social. And it was just such a fuck up.
Didn't Trump say he was going to release all the documents about JFK and he's going to release his brain or whatever?
Finally, they released his brain.
Someone said Lee Harvey Oswald was hot.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look.
Oh. I mean, he was too hot to be killed. And then didn't his brother die in like a fucking plane accident?
He's not that hot.
He said this man is
all right
hot.
Here. I think he's better looking than JFK. Oh.
He's not better looking than JFK.
He's also just a psycho. He's just like a fucking
I don't like
CIA
looking at pictures
asset.
of this man. Not hot.
I don't know where to place this because like it's one of those mindfuck ones where you're just like, the CIA did this shit, and how are you gonna, like, you're not gonna get them to admit it. There's nothing's gonna happen, and it's just like, I think what's really cool about it is that I feel like America's in some weird like spiritual limbo where they still operate as if this didn't happen. You know, people talk about the conspiracy a lot, but they're still on this thing of like talking about other countries being undemocratic and like assassination and stuff when like the CIA killed the president. And then it's just like, okay, back to being a democracy again. You know, like it's kind of like a wild thing.
But I mean, I don't know where to fall because I know that it is possible in terms of like, let's say this guy that shot at Trump, even though he was using a red dot sight, was 150 meters away. He managed to hit his ear, this impossible shot. So it's like, there is a world where it's that
no, but
this
is like, this is so different.
I know.
There's so much more behind it. Like, yeah. Unless the CIA just got really good.
Yeah.
They learned from their mistakes.
I don't know.
G'day
from the WA boys.
Thank you. Welcome to the real Australia.
Someone said, I'm curious as to why you believe it was staged by the CIA.
It's way too long. We don't even have time to go through it on stream. There's fucking a million things. TrueAnon does a really good series on the JFK assassination. You're going to listen to them. Very good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's very suspicious. Why don't we put it in C tier for conspiracy or CIA? We're misusing the,
that's good.
the tier list.
And we didn't have anyone in C. And C for Kennedy.
Someone said, hold up, somebody shot Kennedy? Yeah, I'm sorry you had to find out from this tier list.
What else are we looking at?
Someone said, Boy Official, I'm excited to catch you guys live. I've been up late night or with a newborn and appreciate that you guys are streaming.
Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's a newborn baby, right? Like human baby.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I don't know what kind of... Congratulations on the sea monkeys.
Yeah, congratulations. Who do we go for?
Fred Hampton.
Abraham Lincoln. We have to get him in there.
Fucking massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the real fucking hinge point in American history.
Yeah.
The whole country, completely different place if this didn't happen, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Man had just won the Civil War, had this fucking crazy mandate to like recreate America in like a more egalitarian way, to like redistribute all this land, all this shit. Like it actually like set up the material basis for racial justice in the country. And as like a gesture, he takes his vice president from the other side of the fucking fence, from the Southern planters and all these guys who did this Civil War for slavery.
Yep.
And he's like, okay, we want to heal the bridge. Let's have my VP be this guy. It doesn't matter. Like, he's not going to get any real say. And then he gets shot, and this guy becomes the leader and like doesn't do any of the reforms that were meant to have happened, and kind of sets the stage for America's fucking racial. I don't even know what to call it. Fucking, just I guess systemic racism since then.
Someone said there's an interview with a witness on YouTube.
Witness of what?
His assassination.
Of Lincoln's assassination? There is not.
I don't believe that.
You also have to another guy who was more anti-South than Johnson, but that guy said no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking like. Yeah. I don't know. I think the Lincoln one is huge.
huge. And it was also like the setting, the atmosphere, opera.
And the guy wore such a big hat. It would be so hard to shoot him in the head.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe that's why he was so fucking easy to hit, because his head extended all the way into the hat.
And you got like a little pointer. You know how on the Hamas videos, you got that big triangle over is IDF soldiers? In the Hamas,
I've never watched a Hamas execution video.
It's a fucking GoPro war footage they do when they run up to a tank and they put a thing.
I haven't watched it.
Whatever. Have. Yeah, and that thing, the red triangle.
Yes, okay, I have seen that.
That's what Lincoln was rocking.
He was
he was walking around with this thing on top of him, being like, "Here's the head.
Here's my head.
Look at that. He's fucking asking for it. Are you serious? I want my hat to be bigger than everyone else's." Nah, but cool guy.
And what a face. Look at the face.
They've never made a person like this since then.
Someone has to add this guy back to the game. Like,
but Abraham Lincoln colored real life. Who looks like this?
I've never seen a man that looks like that.
He looks like, when they like get a Neanderthal skull and they reconstitute like what the human would look like back then?
Yeah.
It's just like he's so not real as a guy.
Did everyone from back then look like a fucking cartoon character? What the fuck is this?
Insane. I mean, the guy on the right looks kind of normal.
Who the fuck is this
guy on the
motherfucker?
right kind of looks like an old Jeremy Corbyn. Old Jeremy Corbyn. Old Jeremy Corbyn. Okay, well, let's put on this the very superhuman Neanderthal replication of
and I think he has to be S.
Where does he go, guys?
I think he has to be S.
Are we saying S?
Was it with is it called a flintlock pistol or like a so was there like a little bit of a delay with the shot as well? What kind of gun was it?
An interview with a witness of Abraham Lincoln's death. That is so fucking cool.
Wow.
Do we have time for this though? We're so late on the stream. We haven't even gone through our fucking tier list. We'll keep it for later.
We're keeping that. I want to see what kind of gun was he killed with. Let me show. For some reason in my head,
Derringer. That's right.
Is the name of the gun?
It's a little boy, right? Was
it like
Derringer?
Wow. That is crazy. It's like Assassin's Creed. Well, I guess that's where... In my head, he was killed with a punch gun. And I'm like, no, that's just Inglourious Bastards that I'm like somehow getting confused with.
Yeah, Hitler.
I do that a lot with different movies.
Wait, so like... Did you get to kill him in Assassin's Creed? Or they're like, no, we'd only do the good assassinations?
I don't know.
Like, who are you killing in that?
I don't know.
You kill fucking
I think
the
you
Templars?
kill John Wilkes Booth. You kill the guy.
John Wilkes Booth acting in self-defense. Lincoln went there to kill him.
Let's put him in S tier.
Another doohickey. Yeah, he killed him with a doohickey. They had a guy with no balls who killed John Wilkes Booth. That's S tier.
That is so
They're like,
cool.
don't kill him. The guy's like, oh, I gotta kill someone. Yeah.
All right. Lenin is an assassin.
Stalin is a Templar. That is.
He had his own movie where he hunted vampires. No, it's all great. It has to be S tier.
Okay.
This is like one of the OG big assassinations as well.
Yeah, and it's pretty fucking consequential.
Yeah. People didn't know they could kill people before this. This is where they learned.
I mean, they killed Julius Caesar. That's an interesting one.
Julius Caesar?
Well, just because, like, so many people stabbed him. So many people wanted him killed. It was like, stabbed in the back 8 times, and they still didn't get what they want. His fucking son or his grandson or his nephew became the emperor after that. Everyone was so pissed off.
Why is the salad called a Caesar salad? Anything to do with his assassination attempt?
No, I think it's related to the C-section because the salad's really big and it's too big to bring out naturally. You have to like cut the bowl open to bring it into the restaurant. I'm sorry, I'm floundering here. I think it's related to C-sections, not Caesar. Oh, you know why C-section's a C-section? You know why it's a cesarean?
Scissors. They use scissors to cut.
Cesarean. I think it's to do with the fucking wreath on the head. The crown. The head's too big to get through the vagina. It won't crown. So maybe? Is that what it is? Can someone we're just talking shit. Can someone actually Punk bitch who invented mid salad.
Widely believed to have been invented by an Italian immigrant, Caesar.
Caesar's Palace. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I don't care anymore. Okay, let's get into it. So he was stabbed by a lot of people.
Stabbed by a lot of people is cool. It's like a real community assassination.
Was he stabbed in the Pantheon? Is that what's the thing called? The Parthenon?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have a great distrust of people who are into Roman history.
Yeah.
I think there are probably good reasons to do it, but most people I've met who are obsessed with the Romans are, I don't know, they got
that's just
weird political views.
That's just because you're obsessed with the, Soviet Union. So
yeah, and I like everything. I like modern capitalist history. I like everything plague onwards. Great.
Pantheon just means all of the gods. I was trying.
He was killed in the Colosseum. Yeah, he was a gladiator. Did anyone stab Caesar in his dick though? Who was the closest?
Look that up.
Yeah,
look it up? If Caesar got stabbed in the dick, he is S. This is an S tier assassination. Why was he stabbed in the dick? Don't. What? I don't know what it is.
Stab wounds. Anatomy.
I don't know what's going to pop up.
23 stab wounds. It was a chest wound that severed his aorta.
What I really want to know is about his dick.
Well, there you go. Was Julius Caesar stabbed? Okay, was...
We need to find out.
And Dagger tries to Caesar's throat, but missed only wounded him. Another time, drove a dagger into his chest, twisted away. Brutus struck Caesar in the groin.
He was stabbed in the dick, everybody. So that guy wasn't even going for the kill.
Whoa, that's such cuck behavior. So Brutus' mum, Caesar fucked his mum. And not fucked his mum. Caesar cheated on his wife with Brutus' mum. Well, stabbing in the dick will not wash away that pain. Brutus
will not unfuck your mum.
Cucked. Like he is... it almost makes it worse that he stabbed you in the dick because it's kind of like both you and your mum had sex with Caesar.
Yeah, exactly.
Is really what you're doing here.
This is for my mum.
This is for my mum. I fucking hate you.
Fuck you.
You fucked my mum. Oh, I hate you.
All right, he's S tier. 100% S tier.
Yeah, you got stabbed in the dick. Come on, guys.
I hate whenever you do something. Just clip it. Clip it. That's a clip.
Oh, yeah, I like this one. He looked like they did this cast while the fucking artist was being stabbed in the dick. This is so badly done.
Brutus' family famously kissed the earth to fulfill an oracle that the one who kisses their mum first.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't even know what that means.
I hate Romans. They're just so fucking weird.
We've got a lot of S tiers here.
Yeah.
All right, who else?
King Jong Nam is the standout. Stabbing the dick's pretty fatal at the time, I think. Actually, true. They probably didn't have the healthcare to fix to stab fucking. Also, you probably got crazy arteries down there. I thought
stabbing the dick was just circumcision.
Where's the femoral artery? That's down here.
Yeah, but it's not in your dick. Femoral artery does not end in your dick.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog.
Well, he wasn't killed by the dog.
By Trump.
Yeah, but that speech afterwards was amazing. Do Epstein.
Okay.
Or Rasputin. Is that... I mean, am I wrong in that I just don't believe it? I don't believe they fucking shot him and they tried to hang him and they couldn't kill him.
Who are you talking about? Rasputin?
Rasputin. Don't believe it. I think they were they had to come up with a story for why he fucked all their wives. And no, he was actually the most powerful man in the world with the biggest cock. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's all made up.
Yeah, that's true. That makes songs. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know what to say about this one because
Epstein.
He's so fucked, and it's so clearly an inside job. I don't know. I don't even think this is a conspiracy theory. It's so blatant that it's it's meant to fuck with you. It's just yeah, we can do this.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
But it's not even we can do this. It's more like they did not want him to reveal any information.
No, yeah. But they can kill him, and then everyone has to report that, like, oh, he hung himself.
Did he hang?
And the cameras randomly stopped working. And like slightly earlier, one of his cellmates tried to kill him as well, who was a CIA CIA informant before that in his life outside of jail. And just every single thing about it. Like, obviously, they wanted this guy dead because he is linked to all of them.
Yeah.
From fucking Trump to the Clintons, he is their boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's just...
Also, I think the thing I really, really like about the assassination is that it confirmed my, like, mistrust of, like, what is possible of being like, oh... Like, because it happened, I was like, okay, yes, they do just assassinate people.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, I'm like, great, I know. Elon Musk's best friend.
And I think it's also, I mean, a lot of things about this are going S tier. Also because it's like, he shouldn't be assassinated because I want all the dirt to come out on these guys. I want everyone to be implicated. He should be assassinated because he's like a fucking horrible pedophile.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just like...
But it's also like a movie plot. Like, they did it before you get to find out the end, and you need to wait for part 2.
Really well written.
So really well written and like suspenseful.
Shaped like an egg. In case anyone didn't know that, that was a testimony of a lot of the victims.
How can
during
you
his
have
trial.
A penis shaped like an egg?
Thinner at the bottom, wider in the middle, thinner at the top.
Can we search this up on the other? Jamie, pull this up on the other screen.
No, I don't think we can.
No, not. We're not showing the viewers. I just want to look at an egg-shaped penis right now. This isn't for you guys. You're just going to see our reaction.
I'm searching his name in case someone had it. Has an egg-shaped penis.
Oh,
This definitely isn't being shared with anyone, right?
That's just a photo of an egg. All right. No, there's nothing there.
Okay, I think I've got safe search on, which is good.
Yep.
Okay. Never mind. Cockwatch leaked. Posting Epstein's hog on mate. Where do we put him, guys?
Where do we put him? Should we let you guys vote on this one?
Yeah.
Let's do a poll.
These motherfuckers. It's so funny because you actually just forget this out of like self-preservation. You're like, I don't want to think about the fact that this like high-profile pedophile was in cahoots with like the entire political establishment across like fucking party boundaries. Fuck him. F for financier. C for Clinton. C for Clinton. I'm sorry. Do we just not do a poll? I like C for Clinton. The Clinton crime family. You know what I think is like miraculous thing that Trump did? Is that he like managed to steer the narrative to the Clintons, even though like there are just so many pictures of him with them.
Yeah.
It's actually like
exactly
the best political move ever. Because like they're all fucking as implicated as each other. C for the Clinton crime family.
Yep. Is Murat home today? Murat is not home today.
A for A minor. Okay. Who else?
Who else we doing? Can we think of any other one? John Lennon. I don't really
care.
You just hate John Lennon.
I think he's fine. I just don't like that he spends all his time in bed.
What time did you wake up this morning, Alexa?
9:30.
Okay, that's a reasonable time. John Lennon would have been sleeping in. Malcolm X, MLK.
Fidel Castro, but he died of old age. Like, the good thing about him is that it wasn't the assassination attempts. I can't do Gaddafi.
Alexa,
I'm not going to do it because I'll cry on the fucking
C for cry for Gaddafi.
I'll cry on live.
C for crying.
Do Franz Ferdinand, my guy.
He's up there.
He's
next
number
to
one.
Kim Jong-nam.
Olaf Palm, it's still unsolved. That one's too recent. I don't know anything about it.
Bobby Kennedy? See, that one's
too
interesting.
many Kennedys. Wait. Who's the guy who was killed by Sirhan?
That's an awesome name.
What a fucking name.
What about the Bali 9?
RFK? RFK was a Sirhan one. That one's crazy.
Okay,
there's like those
up.
conspiracy theories, which are, I don't know. I'm pretty partial to them. That the Sirhan got hypnotized to do it.
Whoa. Please pull that up.
Oh, does anyone else believe that? I think I'm just literally quoting a true or not episode. If we're doing assassinations, all my knowledge comes from that podcast. So, RFK, Sirhan, and just the name.
The name is amazing.
How do you get that name? It's so fucking good. Hypnosis.
We do have Franz Ferdinand. He was the first one we did. We gave him S tier. are not planning.
Hypnotized to be the fall guy. Yeah, and people at it was in like a restaurant or in like a kind of country club in a place where there were like lots of people working. And, a lot of the witnesses heard gunshots from all around. And then this guy's hypnotized to think he did it.
But I think that's what I would say.
And that's probably also what it feels like to do an assassination. It's probably quite an out-of-body
experience. It's been captured seconds after shooting it. Who said that? He wasn't in complete control of his mind. Yeah, you.
5'5". That's mean. That's not that short.
Exerted superhuman strength as one man held his wrist to a steam table. So the thing, he must have been hypnotized because he was super strong. But the hypnosis angle gained momentum in recent years after Sirhan was examined for more than 60 hours by a Harvard Medical School professor with vast expertise in forensic, psychiatric, and hypnosis.
Did not act under his own volition and knowledge at the time of the assassination. Is not responsible for actions coerced or...
Just describing someone being radicalized.
No. I mean, I think he was hypnotized.
Someone said, what about the Harold Holt Chinese submarine assassination?
It was an assassination. He was buried to a better place.
He's living in Beijing. This one is also like Kim Jong-nam level of like coolness. It's like a movie plot.
Being hypnotized.
I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. And his name's Sirhan, which is the best assassination name we've ever had.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get him on the list.
Whereabouts?
I think he has to be high.
Aren't you guys 5'5" too, though? I had the nicest thing happen last night when I was watching F-Boy Island.
What?
Where they were describing one of the guys who's like the largest guy there, and he's like, yeah, he's fucking massive. He's like 6'3". It's sometimes people reference your height as the epitome of a large man. It's beautiful.
Well, because I'm so used to being a 6'4" guy that I don't think about that. Do you
think I'm not used to being 6'3"?
No, but there's a level of height, I think, where it's like, I think Hasan will probably, like, you forget that you're tall.
And it's that inch is the difference.
Maybe the inch is the difference. Or maybe we're just different people.
Who's this guy? Hell no. Did this family
Alex jumps between 6'3" and 6'4" every 2 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm officially 195 centimeters, which is
he said 6'5" recently as well.
So it's actually 6'4.5".
Yeah.
Is my exact height.
Where are we putting this guy, tall man?
Where
are we putting this?
Where are we putting this really tall guy?
Where are we putting this really tall guy? I think because his assassin was really short, this is probably what it would have looked like when he was killing him.
Yep. So we've got him here on the side. That looks really good. Thank you. S tier for Palestine. Did he do it for Palestine?
I mean, allegedly. I think he was hypnotized.
All right. Who else we got? Who else is entertaining? I think we need a couple more people on this list. So I moved to my hometown for a bit to be a jockey. I don't think 5'5" is short enough to be a jockey, is it? Is it?
No. Sankara. That's a really good one. That's a fucking movie plot. Oh my God. So Thomas Sankara, leader of Burkina Faso, named at Burkina Faso. Also the youngest head of state. Hot guy. Everything about him. Pretty amazing.
Guy.
So, what's really, really cool about this story in that it is just like a Hollywood movie. And then he comes to power in a military coup against like the French colonial-backed government of Upper Volta was what it was called. When he came in power, he changed to Burkina Faso, which means land of the upright man, because it's where he claims that we first evolved into humans.
Wow.
But we don't really know where that happened.
I think we do. I think it was Tanzania.
Yeah. What was crazy is that there was this officers movement, a group of officers that were planning this coup, led by Sankara and his friend Blaise Compaoré, I'm probably not pronouncing it properly, but so these guys, best buddies at the time, right? Two brothers in arms, planning out a fucking coup to get rid of the French. And you know what else they were? They weren't just soldiers together. They were in a jazz band called Tout à coup Jazz. It had the word coup in it, and it means all of a sudden jazz. It was a very funny name. And they wrote the national anthem of Burkina Faso. These two guys in a jazz band.
Can we listen to it before I make my decision?
Yeah.
Have you seen Hassan's Wiener? Yes.
So they wrote the national anthem. I don't know if this is the one.
The Angola flag is fucking sick.
Beautiful flag. Wait, they can hear it, but we can't. Wait, I'm doing Angola. What's wrong with me?
I was wondering why you did Angola.
Sorry. I'm like, this is Portuguese. What's going on?
I'm expecting good things. You said jazz band.
This sounds like any other national anthem. Not that impressive. Anyway.
Well, I don't like
So they're in a jazz band together.
He was in a shit jazz band. Okay.
This jazz band conspires to take control of Burkina Faso. They get rid of the fucking French colonial administration. They do crazy reforms. Women's rights. They fucking all these women in parliament. Women are allowed to drive. They're allowed to do all this shit. And he wanted to do like self-sufficiency. He doesn't want to have to import food from France and Europe. He wants to grow food there. All this stuff, pissing the French off. The French end up doing is they fucking like get in the ear of Blaise Compaoré and say, if you kill your bandmate, best friend, Thomas Sankara, you can be in power. All you have to do is just like keep the colonialism going. And so Blaise fucking comes in with an AK, kills Thomas Sankara, becomes after 3 years or however long he lasts, it was really short, and then is like president of Burkina Faso for 40 years.
No.
Yeah, kills his fucking best friend. It's like
they were fake friends, and it must not have been a good jazz band.
What?
That's fucked. Who was the other guy?
Yeah, Tout à coup Jazz.
Was he the main
members? Thomas Sankara and Blaise Compaoré, guitarist, and he was a jazz singer. It's so fucking crazy. It's like the best Hollywood movie that hasn't been made yet. It's the band include Thomas Sankara on guitar and his close friend Captain Blaise Compaoré on the microphone. Oh, in 1987, Sankara was killed in a military.
Rats and User said, "Don't start a jazz band, guys."
He succeeded him as president. The band was broken up. Well, obviously, he fucking killed his guitarist.
Why did the band break up? Guys, we have to get the band back together.
I love this. I want to put like how do you do a community note on Wikipedia? Be like, no source. We don't know if the band broke up. He's just dead.
Yeah.
It's just one guy killed the other guy in the band. It might still be playing.
Wow.
Crazy. And then he was in there for 27 years, sucking off the French every single day.
Wow.
Yeah, best.
I think that's awesome.
The best one ever.
I think that has to go
S for Sankara.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, someone said One Direction. Craving Chip said One Direction still continued without Zayn. So he could have kept going.
Yeah, true.
It's just like Tenacious D.
Actually, yeah.
Both of them about assassination.
Oh.
Reasons for breaking up. Assassinations.
Is Lumumba on there? That's another one. But that one's going to be real low.
What about we get one on here that I know about?
Okay. Will you work something out, Alex?
I don't know one that I know. Someone just give me something. Say something. Don't know who Luis Caro Blanco is. I know who Tupac is. Know nothing about it. I know Malcolm X. I know Martin Luther King. We could do the Romanovs, but was that an assassination or an execution?
If Jesus, I mean, I guess that could have been an assassination because how sanctioned was it by the state? I don't know.
Well, did they know? Because maybe they went. They took him away
because they were fucking far away.
When they were in Irkutsk.
I thought it was Ekaterinburg.
Oh,
remember we went to the church.
We went to the church.
We had a trip through Russia straight after North Korea because we were just traveling. We didn't know we were going to be YouTubers, and we went to Ekaterinburg where the Romanovs. I think it was Ekaterinburg. What are you doing?
Harold Holt straight to FS.
Anyway,
sorry, go on.
Back to our experiences. So the site, the little fucking cabin where the Romanovs were killed, they turned into a church. And the amount of times that we would be at a church in Russia and an old fucking Russian woman would come speak to us like salad fingers.
Yeah.
They're so creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's mean, but like it's fucking weird. They'd always be like, touch the wall. The walls over the holy blood, touch it. I like feeling the walls against my fingers. And this woman was just like, look, this is all in Russian, by the way.
Yeah.
I understood a bit because I speak Serbian. And she was like, see the grass on the like hill of the church. It's all dead. And it's dead because of the atrocious demonic crime that was committed here. Nowhere else in the world can this happen to grass. This is a very special place where a very atrocious act has happened. You see this grass? And like every single place you go, there's a Russian woman who will we're not asking questions. We're just walking around. They just come up and start saying fucking salad fingers shit to you.
Yeah, nowhere else has grass ever died.
Yeah.
Someone said, will we be showing the egg-shaped penis? No, that was for me and Aleksa only. Who else should we do?
Okay, well, should we put them in somewhere?
Who? The Romanovs? Are we saying that they were assassinated or executed? Doesn't matter. They're going in. I mean,
I don't even know how I feel
someone
about
said
this.
that what the fuck are we tier listing? Assassinations.
Oh, yeah. We're doing assassination tier list. It's quite tricky because, I don't know. What's an assassination, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know what to think about this.
Because, I mean, I have no problem with monarchies being killed.
So. Yeah. I think it's
also, didn't we get a great movie out of it? Anastasia.
Oh, yeah, very good.
And Bartok the Magnificent.
That's another movie.
That was the fucking best. If for some reason, so my grandma, if you haven't seen this movie.
I haven't seen it.
What did the search went?
Because he wrote Magnificent.
Not Bartok the Magnet.
You got it.
So my grandma loved the Romanovs. A lot of my Russian relatives did.
They were all white Russians, so they were loyal.
My mum's side was all white Russians. And she would show us Anastasia. So she had two things on VHS. Anastasia, Bartok the Magnificent.
Alexander Hamilton famously died of cringe when he saw that fucking musical.
And she loved this movie, and I loved it as a kid. But I think he's Anastasia's pet bat. Great movie, great music.
Do they follow? Is the assassination part of this?
No. And the song goes, Bartok the Magnificent.
Can we put on the song?
It's great. It's such a good song. DMCA strike. All right, let's stop. But great thing.
So the assassination of Bartok, is it good or bad?
S tier.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's like killing kids sucks. You had to do it though. Like, I don't know. What can you do? What can you say?
Also, they might not have been killed. Anastasia escaped.
Yeah, true. And then something else.
Anastasia was on Disney Plus chat, I think. See, she's still alive.
And she sang that song. Maybe you should know just how it feels to be left outside alone. It's cold out here.
What my grandma would always say, she'd be like, and they even killed the dog. That's what she would say.
Okay. S tier.
No, she didn't. The Soviets found a grave. Well, you ruined my childhood, all right?
Okay, we got too many S's now.
We got a lot of S's. I feel like this is not a good look.
No, but the S's are a mix. S's are like, you know, great historical assassinations, but also like ones of people we like, but that was just so consequential.
Yeah. Caro Blanco was killed on his way home from a church by a tunnel filled with explosives that sent him and his car 20 meters in the air. How do you go 20 meters in the air if you're in a tunnel?
No, the tunnel exploded and shot the car up. The car was on the ground.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant he was in a tunnel. I was like, that doesn't make sense. That's fucking sick.
Who is he? Admiral? Whoa! That is amazingly planned. Where was that?
And they had, they had a photographer waiting. Wow, that's great. They had
content brain.
Sports photographers waiting around.
Spanish Navy officer.
That's a photo from a movie.
Killed the fucking right-hand man to the Franco. How many S tiers can we get?
Penguin on a Drone said Spain's space program was so good.
How many S tiers can we have? Because this is S tier, clearly. Right-hand man to like a fascist dictator gets blown up from a tunnel. That's insane. How do you even plan that? That is so hard to pull off.
Crazy. Yeah, S tier.
I'm in awe. I'm in shock. In terms of like an assassination, this is the hardest one to pull off. Wait, that's real? That's not a real photo. That's not a real photo.
Is that real? I don't think that's real.
If that's his car, is that the same car?
That is real?
That is not a real photo. There's no way. It's Reddit. I don't know what that is. Look at the building in the background. It looks...
No.
There's something so weird about this. It's real as fuck.
Well, I didn't even... That's crazy.
That's the best assassination I've seen. That's above S tier.
This is the Looney Tune assassination I was asking for.
The Wile E. Coyote assassination. Except he always fails.
But imagine they shot him up and the car just landed on top of this roof here. And he
just went, meep, meep. And kept driving.
And then just drives away. Oh, S for space. Come on.
S for Spain and space. And
oh, amazing.
God damn.
Maybe put it above S tier, like he shot out of the tier.
I don't think we have that, though. We'll have to.
Oh, it's black. That was amazing.
We'll do it like this.
He's out of there. Well, maybe we'll do
one more?
We'll do one more. Maybe we should do a poll on the last one or no. We'll just give us some more.
Osama bin Laden.
I
mean, they canoed him, which is pretty nuts.
They what?
They canoed him.
What does canoed mean?
It's like the fucking SEAL team. A lot of the kind of special forces, but SEAL Team 6 specifically has like a ritual, I guess is the best way to describe it, they do when they kill someone. They're kind of like a calling card to be like, SEAL Team 6 was here, where they shoot them in the head in a way that makes a hole. So it's like it makes a canoe out of their head.
It sounds like propaganda. No, that's what happens when you shoot someone with a high-powered rifle.
No,
don't look it up. Don't not look that up on that screen.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Take my word for it.
He had anime and porn on his hard drives. Yeah, that's awesome. And he was also taller than both of us. He was like 6'5".
You know what they'd have to do to fucking shoot him in the head? This.
Yeah, exactly.
Patrice Lumumba. That's a really sad one.
Do we know like what?
Khashoggi. That's for you. Got killed in an embassy. Also, how much does how much does his name sound like a rapper? Cash OG.
Cash OG.
Cash OG.
Cash OG here. Have we seen what porn he had on his hard drive? I would love to like
Cash OG.
Kasim G.
Kasim G.
I haven't thought about Kasim G in fucking 15 years. Good work for bringing that back.
If I search Cash OG, is there a rapper? OG Cash.
OG Cash is who we're talking about.
Can we play Spotify on here? Let's just do SoundCloud. Let's see what his last song before he died. OG, Cash OG. This
is why he was killed.
Walking in the embassy.
Yeah.
Istanbul represent.
Yeah.
Cash OG.
Awesome.
Bonesaw.
Well, that's S tier. Who do we want to do last?
Wait, we're not even putting it in the list anymore.
Why don't we just do Osama bin Laden? Finish with a big one.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about him. Like, what is that? They just...
Fred Hampton, because the coordination is bananas. What was Fred Hampton?
Fred Hampton's a Black Panther guy.
Oh, yeah. How was he killed?
I thought they just shot him in bed.
Okay. Kobe? Che Guevara? Martin Luther?
Che Guevara, I mean, that's just sad as well.
Prigozhin, Russian general?
That one's very funny, but we're just going to have too many S tier ones.
You guys done the Boeing one? No, we have not.
Oh, yeah. Shit. This actually is kind of scaring me thinking about how many fucking assassinations there are.
Yeah, this hasn't made me feel good.
Iranian president, the helicopter, Raisi. He was racing in a helicopter.
Well, do you want to just stop the tier list then, and then we can? Do you want to do something else?
We do a quick game.
We can do a quick game, but I think this is our tier list, everyone. So we have S tier: Franz Ferdinand, Kim Jong Nam, Abraham Lincoln, Caesar. Don't know.
Thomas Sankara.
Harold Holt, president of Australia, that went missing while swimming.
The entire Romanov family. Wait, you got the Spanish, the Spanish roadrunner
who was off the page.
Yeah.
RFK,
the shot by a very short man. Shinzo Abe,
Trotsky, Gandhi,
Indira Gandhi,
JFK, C tier.
Epstein's
Clinton
really a
tier. C?
He's a Clinton
tier. That's why.
Salvador Allende.
And then why do we give Princess Diana an E?
Because who gives a shit?
Because who cares? Can I add one more? I just thought of.
Okay.
Turn away, Alex.
I'm out of here.